Hey guys, Kens97 Stow 171 back with another ATS video. We are back in the FLD that we just built. That's the rig with all the lights on it. That took us forever and it cost us way too much money because of all the lights on it. That's why. Probably shouldn't have bothered with the lights, but you know, you're here. You might as well build what you want the way you want it. We're definitely going to have to drive this one for several loads. We're down to $65,000. Which is fine. We're not, we're making money every day, so it's okay. But we already have a load. I flew to the pickup, and it's funny, in daylight, that light purple looks more pink, which is fine. Doesn't matter. But we're here at the pickup location. I haven't grabbed the trailer yet. So yeah, in bright daylight, it looks more pink than purple. So maybe we should have stuck with boring beige white. The lights on it would have shined a little bit more with the white, with a lighter color, but yeah, it's okay. We're here. Have a good time with it, right? Build a truck that you like, that you think's cool. Or somewhat cool, anyway. Haven't done anything to it. Haven't adjusted the mirrors, haven't done anything, so we'll need to grab the trailer and then do that. That right side one, I think, is too far. One thing about this truck, if you notice, that mirror is blocked a little bit by the vertical wing ding thing there. And also, it's pretty narrow angle on the mirrors. So we'll see. I haven't heard it run yet, so this will be the first time we hear it run together. I did raise the volume on the ATS input in OBS because we had turned it down because that last truck had such a loud engine. And speaking of that, I need to... Oh, why am I hitting that button? I'm hitting the wrong button. I need to turn the volume back up in the headset, too. Because I had it down to like 60. All right, here we go. This is a... Yeah, what engine did we put in here? It's a 60 Series Detroit.
Let's go.
That's nice. We got a little information display that we added. What does that show us over there? Fuel economy, temps, cruise control speed, turbo boost, oil pressure, air pressure, miles and range to empty. Nice. Huh. Look at that. The brake warning is different. I have no idea what this thing is going to sound like. It might sound like shit. If it does, then we'll deal with it. It's fragile. Standard delivery. So we probably could take a sleep break midway if we want. Although this...
Ready to roll.
We need to move the seat, that's for sure. Where the hell is the trailer at? Well, it's definitely not in fucking here. Okay. Ah, there it is. Well, I gotta say, so far, I don't love the way the engine sounds. Worst case, we change it. We'll stop somewhere, and it is a Detroit 60 Series, and oh, that's cool. There's another 14-liter 60 series that does sound great, which I don't think you guys have heard either.
Time to hit the road.
Let's make sure the windows are up. And they are. Can't even see that one. Okay. Oh, let's reset our fuel economy. We also need to get our mirrors adjusted once we get straightened out again. Boy, driving over that shit would be a good way to get a flat tire. This truck has a longer wheelbase than the International, so we'll have to keep that in mind.
Get ready.
Well, that right mirror is
Turn left.
very much not easy to use. Okay. I think I want to adjust the seat too, because when you look to the left, what's the field of view? 77. Seat position. No. No. Let's do that. Field of view is still pretty wide. We're looking straight ahead. We actually could go a little closer even. This mirror is still in our field of view, so the reason is because when you look to the left, you can see the edge of the seat, and that's not really what you want. Steering wheel's a little bit in the way. That's just the way it's going to have to be. So that's fuel gauge, oil temp, brake pressure, trans temperature. So I'd rather see the fuel gauge than the trans temp and whatever that was. This is probably your air pressure in the axle. Probably turbo boost, PSI, it says. Oil pressure, okay. And then we need to adjust the mirrors. Down. They definitely need to go in because we can't see the trailer. There we go. Convex. I really wish it would adjust these, you know. Right. This one, I mean, if you're looking at it like that, you know, you're generally glancing. And oddly, this one's already just about right. Convex. All the way down. All the way out. And then the side. You want to see the road, not the side of your car. You're already seeing the mirror there. All right. Adjust lights. Let's front auxiliary, roof auxiliary. Okay. I'm curious. Let's see what's working. They're all on. So those lower ones are going to stay on with the high beam, and then everything goes with the low beams. Might be good to figure out what those 4 are, because they stay on with low and then go brighter with high beam, which would be ideal. Maybe change those and put all 4 on the bottom as the same. Let's see here. Is there there's a repair shop right here. We'll see how it goes, but we could do that. Is there a repair shop right here too? No. So we'll see how the engine sounds too, and if it sucks, we could change it here. We also might be able to sleep there. We don't have that long of a drive though. So it may not even be dark. Let's see if is there one here at the end of our trip nearby. Yeah, there is actually. So we could just, unless we really hate the engine sound, we could fix the lights when we get to here, if I even freaking remember.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Turn left.
All right. Oops. Boy, that vehicle disappeared in that A-pillar, and then they stop in the middle of the fucking road, as usual.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Might be too close to the, might be too close to the wheel.
Get ready to turn left.
Because we're definitely...
Turn left.
That's a little better. Let's see how far back you are in the ape. What the hell was that all about? When you look to the left, see how the A-pillar is like right there? Definitely much less ergonomic than the International.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Gotta turn down the volume a little bit too, guys.
Turn right.
Maybe in the game too, it's might be a little... It's peaking the game a little bit too, but not badly. Well, we'll pull into the inspection station and see what we weigh. Engine brake sounds good.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
We're going to be heavy. Yep, 89,000 pounds. Oh, I thought this thing weighs 45,000, so that was, what did we say, 89? Yeah, again, we're 40,000. Yeah, I don't know. Weights are off. Definitely does not have as much power.
Keep left.
I really don't like the ergonomics as much. You would get used to it, and in real life, you know, you can wiggle your head around and move your body forward and backwards to see mirrors a little bit better. I think I made the right choice about picking the backlight color. Makes it pretty similar to the color that's in the Argosy. Why does that digital mirror look so much different than the physical mirror? See how much of the treasure we see here? Maybe that's right. It's weird how it... That's already all the way out. That's better. Just lost audio in my headset, guys. No idea why. Now it's back. Does that every once in a while. I think I clicked a button up here when I was trying to get the volume before, and I changed it from Bluetooth to whatever its default. It has another transmission protocol, which isn't as good, or causes problems anyway. This truck's a little easier to center. You can use the edge of the wiper arm right there, right on that line, and you're basically perfectly centered. You can also use the corner of that computer, information display computer, right on the line, and that basically keeps you centered too. We're still in 8 low. But we did use 308 gears in this because it's making less power. It's only 500 horsepower. Let me do that. Make it go to... Now that the game is, you know, we got some drivers. We don't even have that many garages. We only have 3 garages. You know, our drivers are making pretty good money for us. So. This engine sounds okay. It's not great. Like, I'm kind of inclined to leave it alone. The 14 liter that's from Z-Mods has a really nice sort of a pew in the turbo. It's similar to that 3406.
Right. And then exit right.
It was in the... I'm not gonna stop.
Exit right.
Leave the engine alone for now. We'll just load it.
Okay, let's find a new route.
And then it won't reroute. Let me fix that. You have to hit reset navigation, otherwise it'll continue to tell you, turn around, make a U-turn, blah, blah, blah. So we'll just take this one all the way to the end. And then maybe look at the engine, make some other choices if we want to. I have no idea what that parrot thing does. I'm assuming it's phone call, Bluetooth. That's probably a waste of money because it doesn't really. Yeah, ergonomically, I like the 9800 better. I drove the shit out of one in my other profile because it's just a great driving truck. The mirrors are great, ergonomics are great. The A-pillars are actually thinner than this. It's just a fucking amazing truck. It's just really dorky looking in the front. For some reason, this truck doesn't look dorky in the front. They both have square headlights. It's something like it's small details in that international truck to make it look just kind of weird. You know what though? I wouldn't care. I mean, I'm not looking at the outside of it when I'm driving it. If I'm using a real truck for a real job, I wouldn't give a shit about that at all. It'd be nice to have a cool looking truck, but I wouldn't sacrifice usability over looks. I mean, this truck, this FLB, was also a very, very popular truck. As was the FLD long nose. Was also an excellent truck. Just cab overs basically disappeared. That's why I was so surprised that this was built into the 2000s. I knew the Argosy was built in 2000 until 2004, but I don't think they sold past 99 in the U.S. I think they shipped a lot of them to Australia. Fuel economy is pretty good, 7.7. Hauling this big ass thing on the back, it's not that heavy, but it's certainly that's certainly not helping aerodynamics at all. Speed limit 60 through here. Might be like California where low speed limits. Ah. Interesting. I looked at the engine brake switch over there and it says 4-cylinder and 6-cylinder. So I'm guessing if you turned it down that way. Okay, the switches don't move. That's unfortunate. gotta turn off my mic for a second. I gotta sneeze and cough. God damn. That was bad. Yeah, this thing's down on power a bit. We're getting almost 8 miles per gallon, which is pretty damn good for a cab over pulling this big ass flatbed. So we're not doing bad. Of course, we're not driving very fast too. I'm glad we put the shorter gear ratio. Truck 60, regular speed limit 70. So it is a sort of California shit. Differential speed. Might just bump it up to 70 regardless. Change lanes in front of me, please. When we get to the Mac R series, might throw an interesting engine in that one. We'll see though. I think the FLB is next. I'm not pulling in. Fuck that. We already weighed ourselves. Don't do this in real life. You'll get a ticket. Like a big one. Especially in California or someplace over here. Really interested to drive that Volvo. I wonder if it looks any different than the one that's in European Truck Simulator, you know, the dashboard and such. Something I would really wish they would add would, you know, if you could, while you're building a truck, change the brightness level in the building that you're building it so you can see all the damn lights, and also that you can get in and turn on the ignition and see the displays and all that shit. It feels like we're going uphill, but we must be going down. It feels like we're going downhill. This truck seems soft in the front axle, and when you hit the brakes, it dives pretty much. guys can
turn
hear it,
right.
and it's...
Turn right. Keep left.
See how far this one revs up. Yeah, right about 2100. What I was saying before is there's like a rhythmic clicking noise that I hear sometimes. You'll get this sometimes in engines where the recording they used is like, you know, it's a looped recording of a certain sampling of a certain RPM, or it's just fake. And there'll be a sound that they didn't eliminate. Great, tell me which fucking lane. Thank you. There'll be a sound that's in the cycle, in the sound bite, in the sound clip, and at certain RPMs or certain throttle loads, you'll get a rhythmic. It'll, you know, it, like you'll hear it that it was a poor recording. That's less likely to happen with like Z mods, although I hear it with them too occasionally, especially their older stuff. They sample actual real trucks at 100 RPM intervals. Yeah, I mean, this thing is definitely slower than, you know, the other trucks we've driven, than the International, but, you know, it hauls freight just fine. Yeah, see, I hear that clicking under RPM at, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I have headphones on, so it's more likely that I would notice stuff like that. Probably need to get over. Thank you. Yeah, that little computer's nice. It's got the cruise control number right there, what gear you're in, temps, time, outside temperature. That would be really handy. It does not feel like it took us that long to get over here. 35 minutes on the clock, on the video.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. Keep right, and then turn right.
front dived when I... Well, I'll do it again here. See how it dives like that? No, can't see it. Too many trees.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
There are definitely a lot of trees out here. Oh, there's a repair shop right there. That's the one I think I saw.
Exit now.
Man, I just rubbed my eyeball and put something in there that hurts.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Let's see.
Turn left.
Well, I can't really see it. Oh, turn left.
Here we are. Safe and sound.
Hold on, guys. I gotta do something with my eyeball. Man. I rubbed my eye and... Must have rubbed sweat in my eye or something. That hurt. What's the best way to get the hell over there? This one shows suspension in the front of the cab also, and I'm pretty... Oh, shit, there's our parking spot. Fuck. And so we need to see if our backup lights work. Yep, they do. Nope, wrong way. Also a pretty short wheelbase truck. I've seen some guys drive rigs now where if they get in a complicated situation, well, they may be doing it just for video views too, I don't know. They're that's exactly what a Detroit sounds like when it shuts off too. They are throwing a drone up in the air above them and then following, and it gives them an aerial view of basically like you know, it's high, you know, about like this, or maybe right above the truck, looking down, and then they can look at the camera. Also gives them a way to view it and post it on YouTube and stuff. But that's a really neat way to help yourself see things that you can't see, you know. And we didn't make it quite to the next. Oh, look, new upgrades available. We can click on that and then crash the computer again. How fun. Okay, that was that trip. Let's just see what's here. It's going down into Oregon. Wrong way. Wrong way. I wonder why you'd be taking a... Well, I guess it could be for the river. Now that's better. It's because it's taking us right down the coast, which would be cool. Let's just keep looking and see what's available from here. Either that or Seattle. Either one would be okay. 14,000. Kind of like that one because it's following the coastal highway, which is kind of what I'd like to do. That one. I wonder if there's any highways over here between here. I wonder why you couldn't just dive over and run down the coastal highway. This will be interesting. Zzz, right there. It's 357 miles. Pays 14,000. Oh, it's got to be picked up in 21 minutes. Well, that sucks. I don't know if we could get there. Yeah, the possibility would be to sleep. What time is it? 3 p.m. Or do you sleep and then, you know, see if there's a better load than that? And if not, I could call it a day for the night too, because I'm getting a little tired. I've done like 4 or 5 videos at least now. So it might be a good opportunity to call it a day. Let's do that. Let's drive over to that repair shop. I think there's a place to sleep there too. Recruitment agency. And it's not a dealer. Let's see what we got here. So we did want to find out what these are. and it's fog light number 5. So what we can do is put fog light number 5 there, fog light number 5 there, and over there, and there. They don't look as cool, but they stay on with the low beams, which would be better. He's going with the high beams. He's going with the high beams. So now the question we may find is, yes, these illuminate when the low beams are on, but they don't actually throw any light on the ground. That happens sometimes. They're decorative, basically, to look at, not to do anything. So we'll have to see. We haven't driven at night yet. We might just go ahead and do a sleep break. I don't know. I want to know. And then let's take a look at the engine real quick. So we're 60 series, 500 horse, and that is the FLB by Harbin. And they're all in here. This one has a really nice sound. You could even throw a DD13 in it. Had a 3406 in the International. This is the one that's in the Argosy that we already drove. Let's leave it alone. 500 horsepower, 1650. 500 horsepower, 1550. So a little bit less power. I said let's leave the engine alone. And we're running a 308, which seems fine. Could even go a little taller. But unless we... Why are there two number plates? And they're different. That's weird. $75.90. What's on the back? $75.90. That's really strange. Huh. Just leave it blank. I didn't realize it was... I think it would match the plate that's already on there. I don't think there was anything else we wanted to change, so tempted to change that engine to a different engine, but it'll cost us... How much would it cost us? Actually, we'd actually get back money. Fuck it. Let's do that. This engine sounds better. You hear the pops and cracks, and underload the turbo. Will sound pretty good. Let's see if there's a place we can sleep. Can't sleep there. We already, because we don't own it. We already discovered that once. there's fuel and places to sleep there. I've been cheating a lot this series of videos. It's because I'm getting tired. And we're just going to sleep. And then maybe check and see what loads are available.
Let's do this.
What was our fuel economy on that last? 6.9. Let's see what we got. Okay, it's in the morning. Let's see. We made some money too. See, all those bottom ones are now on with the high beams. The roof lights aren't on because we entered and exited the frickin' service zone. And for whatever reason, these... it resets. I don't know why it does it. So those go off with high beam. But interestingly, the bottom ones here, they actually stay on. Well, that's unfortunate. Those two on the ends there are being covered by the bumper. So we might need to go back to the repair shop and change those back. That's unfortunate. The high beam comes through, but well, maybe it is shining anyway. So I see them on the ground. It's nice too, they fill there on the bottom when they go high beam. So they kind of take the place of, yeah, we'll leave it. The bumper's covering those lights just a little bit. Yeah. It's funny, this engine sounds different than I remember it. Also, why is the damn dashboard so fucking dim? I wonder if it went into its weird nighttime. As black as the... I think maybe it did. Well, we can see the lights far away, though. Well, we got the lights working. We'll sleep again. Another 26,000. Another 12,000. So it's 9 p.m. So our next drive will be at night. Let's just see what freight's available and if maybe something better. That'll take us to Astoria. Portland. All the way down the coast. Would really like to, run down through that way, down the coast. We could detour and just, go that way and then back up, or from here down, or something like that. We could also just take this little quick load to Astoria and then see what happens after that. So I'm not going to worry about it. It's just nothing critical, and I'm tired now, so I think we're going to stop. There's nothing astronomically important. So, all right, guys. I believe that will be it for the day, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope somebody was watching. I was when I end the stream, I look and see if there was any views, and there usually are, but nobody's commented the entire day, actually, which is kind of weird. But it's a strange time to be streaming, and it's a weekday. So, anyway, guys, that'll be it. You be safe out there. Have a good one. Signing off.